Konnichiwa, Japan Fans Day Show. We're going to talk about thrills. Eigo desu. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. This is the 8th year of the Sales Japan Series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku here in downtown Tokyo. It is chic central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, the president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and the 3-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery, or in Japanese, Anata mo Presen no Tachijin. My other books include Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Tonin de Okane o Mori ni suru wa yamemashou. And my just released new book is Japan Leadership Mastery, and all are available on Amazon. In this podcast, I want to help you to survive and even better, thrive in business. I want you to 1, sell more and do it more easily. 2, exceed your targets. In fact, let's blow up your targets. Number 3, make some serious money. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We're not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily podcast lineup on Apple Podcasts. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series. And every second Tuesday, the Business Tachijin no Oshie Show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcast Show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 395. 395. And today we're talking about the thrill of the hunt in sales in Japan. There are farmers and hunters in sales, and both are needed in organizations. The hunters are energized by landing the deal and bored with the paperwork and administrivia required after the sale. The farmers are not much chop at landing new clients, but they are genius at taking care of existing clients and keeping them as repeater clients. I am a hunter. I realize about myself that I love finding new clients, discovering what they need, and then helping them to achieve their goals and aims. There is the thrill of getting the deal manufactured from nothing, because you had to go out there and beat the bushes. Now, not every effort results in a deal. Sadly, a number escape. Some go with a competitor. Ouch! Some ghost me and do nothing. I always take all 3 of these outcomes badly. It sounds trite to say it, but I really believe that what we have can help the buyer, and if they don't take the offer, they are missing out. I believe that 100%. Now, the emotional roller coaster of sales means we need to have a safety net when we stumble. We can't always land the deal, so there are going to be more failures than wins. How do we keep our confidence and certainty intact to allow us to get back up and try again? Part of this is how we rationalise failure. I always say to myself that the buyer made a mistake to not buy from me. I recognize I can always do better as a salesperson, that I'm not perfect, but beyond that, I don't blame myself. I analyze what I did and didn't do, but I don't allow any negativity into my brain. Sales is so emotional. I feel I have to isolate that side of me from the results. When I land the deal, I don't start leaping about the place in unbridled joy either. I feel a quiet pleasure that I can now help to transform this company's business. That is what we do. We've seen it happen with our own eyes, so we know it is true and not just marketing pap. These moments of success have to leaven out all the failures. Recently, I spoke about a very depressing week where one deal after another either fell over, was lost, or was postponed. That was hard. And coming one after another, you begin to doubt yourself. In sales, it is never about the big deals you have done in the past. It is always about what are you doing right now. This is the reality of sales, which is why we have to insulate our minds from fears of inadequacy and failure. Find out more. We come back from the break. Our show today is brought to you by our public courses, and we also have custom in-house programs as well as both in Japanese and English. We do classes in our super safe classroom and we do them live online. Today's show is being brought to you by, on the 24th of August, our Dale Carnegie course, 12-week version. On the 12th and 13th of September, high-impact presentations. Also, kicking off on the 13th will be another 12-week version of our Dale Carnegie course. Our website is www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching videos, then we have over 2,300 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show in Japan, every Monday, Tokyo time. Fridays, we have the Japan Business Mastery Show, and on Saturdays, we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from SMEs right up to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Now, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. Don't forget to grab my business best-selling books on Japan on Amazon. Japan Sales Mastery, which is Saegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery, or in Japanese, Anata mo Presen no Tachijin. My other books include Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Muda ni suru no wa yamemashou, and my just released new book is Japan Leadership Mastery, and all are available on Amazon. Welcome back. For hunters, the finding of the client and then transforming that relationship into a deal and a client is what keeps us going. I attend a lot of networking events, and I have my pattern of behavior. I always arrive early and stand at the table with all the name badges. The staff hand me my badge, and then can't work out why I don't buzz off, get out of the way, and go inside. I keep standing there, and I carefully scan every name. I'm looking for people I already know so that I can use their name when I see them, in case I may have forgotten it. I look for companies who could be prospects. I look for people I have wanted to meet, but have not managed it so far. When I finish that, I stand right in the doorway and start meeting people who come in. Often, they mistake me for one of the hosts of the event, but I don't mind that. I want to meet them. I exchange business cards with them and ask them about their business and how many people they have. That information is enough for me to make a judgment about how we can help them. If they have few people, then it is hard to organize training, and our public classes are perfect for them. If they have over 30 people, then they can possibly do an in-house class. Following that, I work the room and try to meet as many people as possible. In sales, I have to kiss a lot of frogs before I can find the beautiful princess. I was doing just that at the New Year's party for the American Chamber. I had been there, standing around for hours already, and had met a lot of people. I bumped into an older Japanese gentleman who I didn't know and exchanged cards. Next month, we are delivering leadership training for managers in-house for all of his senior managers. That is creating a new client from nothing but my time and effort to attend the meeting and work the room. Obviously, there were many meetings after that initial meeting, but I got the deal. And we will get paid for the training. These successes help to balance out the failures, like that big Japanese pharma company who recently told me They went with a competitor. Did I mention ouch? The wins are important to keep us hunters going because it is tough duking it out in the market. We need to be resilient and unemotional, both about the failing and in the winning. We are constantly living on the edge of winning and losing, and that is where the thrill of the chase is determined. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, then please work on your karma and share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned, go out there and survive, use it, and make some serious money. Bucks, dough, ruler, coin, dosh, lolly, readies, smackers, earners, and bread and honey. Remember, I'm in your corner, your go-to guy for soft skills training in Tokyo, committed to your success here in Nippon.